All right, guys, we're going to be talking about this Johnny Depp saga real quick. Now, first off, I'm not going to get into the legalese of this defamation case between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I honestly don't really care about either of these people. I don't care about the celebrity gossip. I talk about right-wing stuff, people or more sensible, regular people stuff, because I am a regular working class guy. I'm just a regular green skin frog boy. All right, so this stuff is way beyond me. Don't really care. It doesn't factor into my life in any way. But what I am seeing that is upsetting me are my fellow contemporaries, or what should be my fellow contemporaries, simping and crying and running to the defense of Johnny Depp. Now, need I remind you who Johnny Depp is? Now, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But I mean, there's some major headlines published recently, earlier today, 9 hours ago, from IGN. Pirates of the Caribbean star Johnny Depp confirmed he will not return as Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh no, that's so horrible. And then, I don't know who this is, but man, she's crying hard. Amber Heard's lawyers just made Johnny Depp listen to a recording of himself expressing the desire to self-harm. This was the point she drove him to. I don't know, drove him to what? And he's reliving it all now. He deserves so much better. He actually deserves so much worse. This guy is a disgusting human being. He's an awful person. Hold him in your heart today with all those who suffered abuse. Nah, no thank you. Let me just remind everybody who this guy really is. We're going to get there right now. So, right here. From Glastonbury 2017. This is reported by the BBC News. It's reported all over the place. This is one of the only outlets where, at least on OBS, where I'm not getting a paywall. Johnny Depp talks of Trump harm. I can't see that word because I might get banned off the platform. I might get unfairly punished for commentating on something that this thug said, this Hollywood goon said. And I don't understand why these conservatives, these conservatards, they're all these trad thoughts, they're all coming out of the woodwork to simp for this guy who wouldn't even spit on us if we were on fire. This man, his political worldview, he wants to replace people like me. He wants people like me to be mistreated. He wants people like me to have our civil liberties and human rights completely tarnished, because that is what his masters in Hollywood expect of him. They demand of him to espouse these worldviews and to hold them dear and close to his heart and to communicate it to all his brain dead fans. So yeah, this is who Johnny Depp is. And all these conservatives like Sidney Watson, Elijah Schaefer, that neckbeard, Jeremy from the Quartering, they're all coming out to defend this guy. And it's like, why are you guys so adamant about defending this creep? Like, and again, I don't like Amber Heard at all. I don't care. I don't care who's at fault here. Both of those people are awful. They probably both have identical political worldviews. And again, they're not. Neither of these people are worthy of defending. They're not worthy of having a serious conversation about in any context. So I'm just, I'm a regular green skin watch frog. Okay. Now, if I'm with my fellow greenskins, with my frog brothers, and we're like, raiding some cucklands, and we see these like cucks like fighting amongst each other, we're not going to intervene. We're going to let them, destroy themselves, and then we're going to move in and take what we want and do what we got to do. I'm just not interested in taking a side here, and I don't think any of us should. I honestly don't believe any of us should. Again, I mean, unless you're like watching like Nick Rekieta or something, or another law channel, and you want to like dive into the legalese of this defamation suit, okay, that's fine. That could be interesting. And there's a lot of utility in understanding how defamation works, how these cases play out in the real world or in the courtroom. Yeah, that's all good and dandy. But I was like reading comments and interacting with people, and they're just like, we have to defend Johnny Depp because of the feminists. They're trying to harm him and all this other nonsense. I'm like, dude, bro, you sound like a fucking virgin, first off. And this isn't a men's rights case. This isn't a family court reformation case. There's nothing really at stake here. This is a defamation case between two individuals, and that's it. This isn't a criminal trial. It's nothing like that. It's a defamation case, plain and simple. Whoever wins or loses is of no significant consequence here. I don't know if Johnny Depp is going to win. I hope he doesn't. Maybe Amber Heard is the worst person of this horrific couple, but even then, like, I don't know, man. I just don't really care. I just think it's a simp move. It's a cuck move to rush to the defense of either of these individuals. I think they're both reprehensible human beings. And I mean, that's just how I roll. If you wish harm upon Trump supporters, which he has, or my president, I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in coming to your defense. I'm not interested in having a meaningful conversation about what you're going through. I just don't care. I wish the worst for you. I wish nothing but awful things for people like Johnny Depp, who want to bring harm unto me and my family for our sincerely held beliefs because of our religion. And plain and simple, yeah, dude, these people hate my God. They hate my country's history. They hate people like me. And again, I hope both Amber Heard and Johnny Depp spectacularly lose in this case. Nobody gets anything except for giant legal bills, and that is it. I hope they never end up getting another contract in Hollywood, and both of their careers are just effectively ruined. Amber Heard will never be forgiven by all these Johnny Depp simps, and her she'll just wither away like a bad fart. So this is basically it. But these conservatives, man. See, this is why I'm kind of like breaking away from the more normie side of I guess the right, if that's what you guys want to call it. Because I got this other story here. Yeah, look at this. Oh no, hold up. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta move this. I gotta move this for us. There we go. Okay, so let's move that back here. All right. So this is a pretty damning story. More Republicans than Democrats would stay and fight if what happened in Ukraine occurred on U.S. soil. Oh my goodness. This is pretty pathetic. You guys. And again, I'm just like, this is kind of like, it makes me wonder, is like, why are you going out of your way to defend Johnny Depp? Why are you going out of your way to defend this country that hates you, that wants to replace you, that wants to bring about serious harm to your family, that is eroding your constitutional and human rights? They're trying to force upon you these pharmaceutical products against your will. If you want to keep your job, you got to take our products. You got to consume our products. And if you don't inject these products into your body, then we're going to take your job. We're going to kick you out in the street. We're going to take your house. We're going to embarrass you in front of your children. Your wife's going to leave you because, you're not man enough for her, because you can't afford to, keep the roof over their heads, over your family's head. You're willing to die for that? You're willing to risk your life and fight for Dr. Fauci, little Tony Fauci, that midget? You're willing to fight and die for Joe Brandon, who's literally hunting my people, our people down, putting them in D.C. prisons, torturing them, suspending habeas corpus, denying these people due process, forget about the constitutional rights. I mean, that's already out the window, but their human rights completely violated. Violating our privacy, spying on us, spying on President Trump himself, just doing you're willing to risk your life for that. Why? What is the point? I don't know, maybe that's a little too harsh. Maybe that's a little too, that's too real. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is with conservatives. I don't know what it is with people on the right. They're just revealing themselves to be super pathetic. And I'm just like, what do? I'm like politically homeless now. I hate to sound like a dim fool, but I'm just, I feel like there's no cohesion. There's no consistency among people on the right. They're just completely lost and scattered. There's no real leadership. There's no genuine dissident voices that are speaking honestly about these topics. I feel like I'm one of the few, and the other ones that are on my level, that are on that our wavelengths are matching up. They're banned, and it'll only be a matter of time before they come for me, because I have the wrong opinions, I have the wrong worldviews, I vote for the wrong people. And so while my fellow contemporaries, these conservatives are talking about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard being really mean and nasty to him, I'm out here talking about Americans being hunted down by the federal government for participating in what it was mostly literally a peaceful protest, and they're pretending it was something completely else, but it wasn't. It wasn't what they're advertising. It was peaceful, and it seems like the feds were largely responsible for the mayhem that occurred on January 6th. And they were also responsible for that fake, phony kidnapping plot in Michigan. And I guess it was another plot that didn't materialize that the feds were really, working on and hoping for it to manifest into something that they could use against President Trump, and it didn't work. So our own government is literally falsifying these violent events, but they want to talk about Johnny Depp. They want to talk about, all these, Marvel Disney heroes that are like going woke. And it's like, dude, who gives a shit? Who cares? We got some real shit happening, and you guys want to talk about this nonsense? Dude, this is why the right is so fucking corny, and they're not taken seriously. It's why they get fucking abused. It's almost like, they almost deserve it. They almost fucking deserve it. You guys want to, and I'm not talking about like regular Americans who are just like, trying to get by. I'm talking about these fucking conservatives. Like on Twitter and stuff and on YouTube, all these content creators that, they have this large platform, but they don't do anything at all with it. They have this immense responsibility and they just take a fucking dump on it and instead, go for these culture war, topics and, they really dive into that. And I guess that's where all the money's at. So, so if I'm going to talk about it, I'm just going to talk about it in a real fucking way, in the way that a real man would talk about it. If I'm at the bar with the homies, we ain't talk about no celebrity gossip, man. That shit's fucking whack, bro. Like, we ain't about that shit. Elijah Schaefer, Jeremy from the Quarter, all these people are cucks, man. All these people are pathetic and they're weak and they're not leadership material. None of these people are leadership. They can't lead anybody anywhere to anything. They can accrue a lot of attention on the internet, but that's really about it. All right, guys. So I don't know. Maybe I'm out of line. Am I being unfair? What do you guys think? I don't know, man. It's late at night, and I want to ride my motorcycle. I'm really antsy right now. So yeah, hopefully that wind dies down. It's really windy right now. All right, peace out.